Yo, what's up, YouTube? Hope y'all having a good day out there. Uh, here by the water again. You know, positive vibes only. Oh shit. But yeah, anyway, so today is part 6 of the power of emotions, and today we're going to be speaking about forgiving. You know, the importance of forgiving people and also forgiving yourself. So, as I recently stated in some, we all here to experience life. If we was perfect, there would be no reason to be here on earth, So we're gonna always make mistakes. We're not gonna always live up to other people's expectations. Other people not gonna always live up to our expectations. Last video I talked about gratitude, being grateful, just understanding, accepting everything in life as it is. That's life, positives and negatives, ups and downs, and yeah, so you gotta forgive, man. You gotta forgive other people. I was having a conversation with a friend earlier about forgiving. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that when you to forgive someone doesn't necessarily mean you agreeing to their actions, that their actions is justifiable or whatever. For instance, I was telling my friend about a situation I went through when I was young. I was molested, by my babysitter. I'm not gonna really get into details, but I always had this vision of being, touched or whatever by my babysitter. But I didn't know if it was real. It just seemed like a dream. But what made me think that it was real, that it had some trust, each year as I grew up, I continued to have this vision. So I was like, it's something about this. I'm not just making this up. I don't remember it vividly, but it's keep coming to me. And I remember going one day to get my to renew my identification, and the girl who took my picture was my babysitter. Like, it all just came to me at that moment. I looked at the name, saw her name, and I remember her face and everything. But anyway, I was telling my friend about, a lot of times what people do to us has been done to them, and they just haven't healed from it. So it's like a continuous cycle. So basically, I don't know if that was the case with her. Was she molested before? But as I was telling my friend, you have to come to accept it. You have to find a way to accept it. How I accept it, I just told myself she was done like that, She didn't heal from it, so she passed it on to me. But maybe that's not the case. But it gave me peace and clarity. And, and I was able to forgive her, because, like I say, we're all going through fighting some type of traumas. And my friend was like, well, that's not just, you can't justify what she did. And as I told him, I was like, I was not justifying what they did at all. I don't think that's cool. I don't agree with that. But I understand that she has been through some things um, in her life that made her want to do that. Now, was it on purpose? Maybe she hasn't been molested before. Maybe she wanted to try to traumatize me. But at the end of the day, I don't want to harbor that resentment of not forgiving her, because that would just keep me in a negative space, attracting more negative experience to me. So, no matter what people do to us, you have to find a way to forgive them, man. You don't necessarily have to forgive them verbally. You could just write a letter as if you was writing to them. That's as long as you find a way that you're at peace. Find a way so that you can be at peace, knowing that you made a good decision. But yeah. And not just forgiving other people, but forgiving yourself for the mistakes that you made. Maybe because we mess up too. I mess up all the time. I'm not the one who has ever shied away from saying I messed up or I'm sorry or whatever, if I felt like I did. And just because I didn't feel like I did, that don't mean I didn't mess up. But you got to learn to forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself for continuing making the same mistakes in life. Just like you forgive others, you got to forgive yourself. That don't mean you go back and do what you did just because you feel like, just because you forgave yourself. Just like that don't mean that you should, if you forgive somebody, you should stay connected with them. That's something I've been figuring out in life, man. I don't really get upset with people no more. If someone do me something, or if I feel like they done something I don't agree with, I just write it off. That's on them. That's their experience. That's their trauma they trying to get over. If I do something that hurts you, please don't take it to heart. Just say that, that's on him, that's something he going through or whatever. So, it's important that we forgive each other, especially how things are now in life or whatever. As the frequency of the world is rising, the energy, people's spirits are rising equally. There are people that are becoming more depressed, becoming more down. So, whatever side of the fence you on, I hope you on the uprising side. You gotta rise harder, rise stronger. Yeah, man, it's vital that you forgive. Remember, when you don't forgive, you hold the weight, you hold yourself down. We're all here to ascend. You can't ascend by not forgiving. You don't want to leave this earth with, unforgiveness in your heart, no matter who it was, no matter what they did to you. But yeah, it's starting to get a little more darker out here. I just wanted to make this a short video just to share with y'all that vital piece of information. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, someone that you was in a relationship with, your teacher, the person who flipped you off on the highway. And it can be hard to forgive, man, because, some things people do to us is just so traumatizing. It's deeply hurtful. But for them to hurt you that way, they had to be a hurt person. They had to be dealing with something, So yeah. forgive them, man. You know, pray for them or whatever. Or pray for yourself that you never, you know, get intertwined in certain experiences again. I forgave that young lady, you know, for what she did. She don't know the trauma it caused me. Maybe she do, but you know, hey, like I say, that's on them. And yeah, gotta forgive, release yourself of sin, go higher. Just wanted to share some positive vibes with y'all today. No matter what you do in life, no matter how many mistakes you make, you gotta forgive yourself as well. Y'all continue to have a great day. Signing out. Peace.